I would like to talk about social justice. Social justice is a fundamental principle of having a healthy society. Um, right now, I see lots of video clips on YouTube that they say that, oh, I'm living in my minivan, I'm living in my car. This is not the way of living, because it is your right to have access to proper housing, because you're paying taxes. These people are working, they're paying taxes. You are born in this country, or you have, like, I came to Canada, so I am a Canadian citizen. I have legal rights to have access to natural resources, and that cannot be taken away from me. And I'm looking at these people, they are saying that, okay, this is how am I living. This is not living. And we need to, they call themselves minimalists. We need to distance ourselves with this kind of thought. You have a right to have access to decent housing. You have a right to go to a safe workplaces, because some workplaces are not safe in Canada. So that is very important. And we also could see the difference between Canada and US. Canada has, it is a red Tory. It means it has socialistic value. So it is very progressive compared to the US. You don't have to believe me because I do not have a PhD, but I have read a book. That the book title is Equality Makes Everyone Better, and the counter argument is written, The Spirit Delusion of Equality. So you read it. I read them both, and I noticed the constructive criticism of equality that makes everyone better is not really working, because it is falling short in counter argument, because I really wanted to know, and I noticed it's not working. So equality does make people better, and it should be going in that direction, and it makes economy more vibrant. It is other way around. People think if we are taxing people and giving it to people, guess what? People will be educated. They're able to upgrade their education. They are contributing to society. But if it is self-glory, okay, like Adam Smith says, government should not interfere in an affair of economic, and market is gonna stabilize itself because of self-interest. But what we do not see here, what he is omitting from his argument, that this self-interest comes with greed. So what happens, people want to take more of that economic pie, and they create monopoly of market, and that's where the Karl Marx ideas are coming into it. That he says that petty bourgeois will be a small class that has everything, owns means of productions, and there will be a large class that has absolutely nothing. And we are able to see that's happening in the state, that is happening also in Canada. So more work needs to be done to make sure the rich people are rich, and people in the middle class are, if they want to stay in that class, they stay, and people who are struggling, they have nothing, so they could have mobility. They could come up by having access to education, by having access to fair and equal employment. So we could create a very good dynamic. Cheers.